Yeah, let us do some even more higher level. Greater than Olympiad, more than Olympiad level. These are okay. This is IIT JEE Foundation, based on IIT JEE Foundation book, Pearson publication. So here let us try to learn magnetism. Okay. So here in this classification, very neat classification is given. Classification of magnets, like based on how they are found, based on retentivity. Okay, retentivity means retaining its ability. Okay, retentivity means retaining its ability. For example, if you learn 100 questions and if you are able to remember 100 questions, then that is called your retentivity is very high. Or if you are unable to do even 20 questions also, then that is retentivity is less.
Sir, retentivity, sir, what is the meaning? Sir, retentivity, can you please repeat?
That is what I am telling. Okay. For example, if you discuss 100 questions and if you are able to remember, after 1 week also if I ask if you are able to remember, that means you are retaining this knowledge, your ability of retaining this knowledge is good. Otherwise, your retentivity is less. So, that magnetism property, if it is retained for long time, then that is called retentivity is more, and if it is a short time, the retentivity is less. Okay, so that is called retentivity. Is it fine, Priyanshu?
Yes, sir.
Next. Okay, one kind of classification
Sir,
is
but sometimes your voice is breaking down. I can't hear you properly. Sometimes it is breaking.
Yes, sir.
Achha. Okay, anyways, I am recording this meeting.
Okay, sir.
See, I am at a good signal place actually. Okay, I am recording this meeting. Anyways, I will share this. Maybe from your side some problem is there. Yeah, classification. First classification is based on how they are formed. One is naturally formed magnets and other is man-made magnets, artificial magnets. Natural magnets, artificial magnets. Natural magnets are, we have already learned, lodestone, and artificial are horseshoe magnet, bar magnet, disc magnet. Here you can see the diagrams. Okay. And based on retentivity. So if magnetic property, attraction property is more, then the retentive property is there. So magnets which retain magnetism for a long time called permanent magnets, and if they are retaining magnetism for a short time called temporary magnets. Is it okay? These types of magnets.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The next, magnetic and non-magnetic materials. Magnetic materials that are attracted by magnet are called magnetic, and which are not attracted are called
Excuse me, sir.
non-magnetic. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir. I have a doubt. One doubt I have, sir. Sir, we have learned how to make a iron bar into a magnet, sir. That is if we make the magnet with the help of one magnet with the help of a one bar magnet, and we should rub it on the that one. Sir, that metal piece, sir, that will become a magnet. It is a temporary magnet or it is a permanent?
Yeah, it is a temporary magnet. After some time, na, it loses actually.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was.
The next here, one more thing is given: a mixture of two or more elements, one of which is a metal, is called an alloy. This steel is an alloy of iron and carbon. Here it is given. And different terms used, like we have already learned magnetic pole. So at the pole, there is a high attraction will be there. Poles at poles. And there are two poles: magnetic north, magnetic south, and there is something called magnetic axis, which passes through the poles. An imaginary line passing through the north and magnetic south pole of a bar magnet is called magnetic axis. We have not learned this. Okay. In the textbook we have not learned it. It's a new point. And there is something called magnetic equator. There is something called magnetic equator, and that is imaginary line passing through the center of a magnet perpendicular to the magnetic axis is called magnetic equator. So magnetic equator, na, this is C, perpendicular line AB. It
Sir,
divides
like
the
Earth,
magnet into two
same as
equal
magnet.
pieces. It divides the magnet into two equal pieces. So that is called,
Sir, same as that. Sir, Earth, same as that Earth.
Earth equator.
Yes, sir.
The next, length of the magnet. It is the distance between one of the poles to the center of the magnet. Very, very, very important, beta. In general, we think that length of the magnet means from the left end to right end. But length of the magnet is, it is the distance between the one end to midpoint. One end to midpoint only, we take it as length of the magnet. Okay. Effective length or magnetic length of a bar magnet, the distance between the north pole and the south pole. Okay. So there are two lengths we define here. Length of a magnet is from one end to midpoint. Okay. And one more, effective length or magnetic length, we call it as the distance between the two poles. The distance between the two poles, we call it as effective length. Okay. Next, magnetism. The property by which the magnets attract few materials is called magnetic attraction. And magnetic force. The force with which the magnet attracts few metals is called magnetic force. Okay. For example, iron nail is there. If you keep
Sir, how do we
magnet,
calculate the magnetic force?
there is a formula. We will be learning, like we should know pole strengths. Okay, we should know the distance between the pole and the object. Okay, and those are all we should know. Then we can understand. Okay, so there is a formula, but you will learn it in higher classes. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So these 4 points, you make a note of it. Magnetic axis, magnetic equator, this we have not learned. So you please make a note of it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points. Please make a note of it. This diagram is also very important. Please draw this.